Everyone knows the Statue of Liberty as a symbol of freedom. She stands tall in New York Harbor, her torch raised to the sky, her gaze fixed forward. To millions, she is the mother of hope, the guardian of the American dream. But behind this familiar image lies a story most of us have never been told. A story of secrets, struggles, scars, and surprising truths hidden in plain sight. This is the side of the Liberty statue the media rarely speaks of. When you first look at her face, you might expect gentleness, a welcoming smile. Instead, you find something different. Her features are strong, her jaw firm, her eyes steady. She does not look soft. She looks serious, determined. Many believe the sculptor, Frederick Auguste Bartholdi, gave her this expression on purpose. Liberty, he thought, should not look fragile. She should look powerful. Some historians say her face was inspired by his mother. Others argue it was modeled on Roman goddesses of freedom. Whoever it may have been, her expression carries a message. Freedom is not easy, it is stern, it is earned. Look upward to her crown. It shines with 7 long spikes. To most of us, they represent the 7 seas and the 7 continents, a symbol that liberty belongs everywhere. But researchers have also pointed out something more. The spikes resemble rays of the sun. Liberty is not just a statue of welcome. She is a beacon of enlightenment. She does not only light the harbor, she lights the mind. Now let us turn to her most famous feature, the torch. You may think it is the highest point of the statue, a place where visitors can climb and look out over the world. But the truth is, you cannot. The torch has been closed to the public for more than a century. Few ask why. The reason takes us back to World War I, and an event almost erased from memory. On July 30th, 1916, German agents set off a massive explosion in New Jersey, known as the Black Tom explosion. The blast shook New York City, shattered windows in Times Square, and damaged the Statue of Liberty. Her arm and torch were never the same. From that day on, the torch was sealed, closed to visitors forever. Millions see the statue each year, yet almost no one knows this part of her story. At her feet lies another secret. Hidden beneath her robe are broken chains. Tourists often miss them, but they carry one of the most powerful messages of all. The statue is not just standing still. She is moving forward, stepping out of oppression. The broken chains represent the end of slavery and tyranny. In fact, when the statue was first imagined, the fight against slavery was at the center of its meaning. Early sketches showed her holding broken shackles in her hand. Later, the design was changed, the chains pushed down to her feet, less visible but never erased. They remain there today, a quiet reminder that liberty begins by breaking free from bondage. Now imagine arriving by ship at the turn of the 20th century. You are tired, poor, searching for a new beginning. You expect the statue to greet you face to face, but in truth, many immigrants first saw her back. From Ellis Island, the statue appears turned away, walking forward. Some took this as a sign. She was not waiting. She was leading them into their new lives. Even the pedestal on which she stands holds hidden history. It was not paid for by the government. It was built by ordinary people. Joseph Pulitzer, a newspaper publisher, launched a campaign asking Americans to donate. Rich or poor, it did not matter. Thousands sent in nickels, dimes, and quarters. One child sent a few pennies with a note that said, "I give what I can." Their names were printed in the paper as thanks. The statue rose not by the power of leaders, but by the will of the people. But the statue we know today is not the one that first arrived. When she was unveiled in 1886, she shone with a reddish-brown copper color, bright as a new penny. Slowly, year after year, rain and air turned her surface green. At first, many complained. Some newspapers called her ruined. But scientists explained this green patina was not decay. It was protection. Without it, the copper beneath would crumble. The color that some saw as weakness became the very shield that saved her. Inside her body, another story waited. Her iron skeleton, designed by Gustave Eiffel, was strong but not indestructible. By the 1980s, engineers discovered alarming corrosion. Liberty was in danger. Secret reports warned that without urgent repairs, she might collapse. The public saw her beauty, but not her weakness. Quietly, a massive restoration project began. New steel supports replaced the old iron. Her flame was rebuilt with new gold leaf. In 1986, she was rededicated, stronger than before. Yet the world never knew how close she had come to falling. And here is one more truth. The Statue of Liberty was not always celebrated. When the idea was first proposed, many Americans resisted. Some mocked the design. Some said it was a waste of money. For a time, it seemed she might never rise. Even after she was built, there were those who argued she was not meant for everyone. The media spoke of her beauty, but rarely of the debates and doubts that almost stopped her birth. So what is the secret side of the Statue of Liberty? It is not one thing, but many. Her stern face, her hidden chains, her torch sealed by war, her color that changed from weakness to strength, her skeleton nearly destroyed, her pedestal built by the coins of the poor, and her meaning tied not only to immigration, but to the end of slavery itself. She is more than copper and steel. She is more than a postcard. She is a story of hope and struggle, of sacrifice and scars, of secrets buried in plain sight. And perhaps that is the greatest truth of all. Freedom itself is never easy. It is born in conflict, it carries wounds, and it demands strength. But still it rises. Just as Lady Liberty rises, torch in hand, over the waters of New York Harbor. If you like this video, then kindly hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our new uploads. Thanks for watching.